Alright, I'm not even gonna lie. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not really tired. It's the new year. It's 2023. You know, Happy New Year to everyone. And honestly, I'm just here to give my end of the year list for music, even though I've never uploaded a single video about music and I haven't uploaded in a couple months. I'm just putting this on here for personal things. Um, yeah, so it's just gonna be my top 10, my top, I have like a top 40-ish list of my favorite songs of the year. And I have my top 10 albums, I think, of the year or somewhere around that. I kind of forgot. Um, unless if I lost it, that would be a problem if I lost it. Wait, no, I remember where I put it. I put it on Google Doc. I put it on Google Doc, I think. Let me just grab that real quick. All right. So let me explain the rules for both lists. Um, for the first list, for songs, I can only have one artist. It's one artist is listed credited as the main artist per song. So I can't have Die For You and Glimpse of Us in the same list, and by Joji. And then two, I have to like the songs, obviously, and songs have to either come from really late 2021 or 2022, obviously. And also, these are not in order. This is just a giant list I've compiled of my favorite songs, and if that's it. All right, now let's start off with the songs list. All right, first song I have on here is "Die For You" by Joji. "Glimpse of Us" is also really great. Is an amazing song, but I personally like the dream pop feel of "Die For You" a little bit more, and the subject matter is, well, it's not, well, they're both about exes and about old love, but like I think I like "Die For You" a little bit more. It's a little bit more sweet than "Glimpse of Us" in terms of subject matter, but yeah. Second, we have "Out of Time" by The Weeknd. "Out of Time" is just an amazing city pop inspired track from Mr. The Weeknd. It's amazing. His vocals are on point. The beat is amazing. The production is amazing. I like it a lot. This is a really great track from The Weeknd. Third, "I Love You More Than You Know" by Black Party and Childish Gambino. Black Party's singing is very smooth on here, from all the other songs I heard by Black Party, it's expected. Childish Gambino's rap verse is clean and smooth and goes into a little bit about living longer than his dad and his grandpa, and then it's just a really nice track overall. Just really smooth and clean. It's nice little R&B fusion with rap. It's a nice little double thumbs up. Fourth, "Triflin" by Zach Fox. This one came out in December, but Triflin is the first song Zach Fox, the first song I can't speak, first song off of Zach Fox's EP, where he does. Oh my God, it's very late. It's his first lean into a boogie song, into R&B jam, and honestly, this kind of goes hard. I like Zach Fox's singing. I like the minimalistic production. Just goes boom, boom, and then I really enjoyed the track. It's been on repeat since it came out for me, and it's a bop. It's a bop and a half. It's a classic. Well, no, I wouldn't say classic, but it's just a really good track. Fifth, "Man on the Moon" by Brockhampton. In my opinion, this is my favorite song. I would a few honorable mentions for Brockhampton, "Big Pussy" and "New Shoes." Those are the two honorable mentions because I can't think of any more other than that. Both of their albums really solid. Or not? Yeah, they were both solid releases as a final track. And "Man on the Moon," in my opinion, is my favorite song across both albums. The self-titled Brockhampton Widow 2 could also be used here, but My Man on the Moon is a really fun track for me. It's just kind of gets me into a good mood because it's like very pop. It's very hyper pop sounding to me. It's very energetic. The vocals sound very chaotic and like everyone sounds high pitched on it. Um, Joba's hook kind of goes hard. Kevin's verse goes hard. Um, yeah, it's just a very good hyper pop esque track to me. So I really enjoy it. So that's the fifth song. Sixth song, Please Do Not Lean by Daniel Caesar. It's another Daniel Caesar knows some good vocal knows how to make a good vocal track, and honestly, song kind of just justifies Daniel Caesar being quite possibly the worst boyfriend ever, in his own words. And following that, Unholy Matrimony by Giveon. I still don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest with you, but this song just hits the feels, and Giveon, his singing always hits the hardest. It always hits. It's consistent, and um, it's just another track I really enjoy from him, and I could have done a few other songs from him, but like this is my favorite in particular. Here with Me by David. I really mess with the track. It's just him saying if it's meant to be, he'll be good and he'll wait as long as it takes, as long as he's with her or she's with him. And I assume, when I first heard David from Romantic Homicide, that track was really good, don't get me wrong, but like Here With Me is on a whole nother level compared to it, and I think I like Here With Me more. David's vocals hit a little bit harder on this one compared to any other track I've heard from him. Give You the World by Steve Lacy is also Give You the World is a little nice track where Steve Lacy's trying to tell his girl that he wants another chance with or he wants a chance with her to just show her what's right. And yeah, and it's just a nice little short track where I think it's around it's like 2 to 3 minutes, I think. And Steve is just singing his heart out to this girl. And yeah, Perfect Pair by beabadoobee. I could have chosen a lot of songs from Beatopia. Perfect Pair, Sunny Day, Tinkerbell is Overrated, and See You Again were all in contention, and Talk actually. But I think Perfect Pair kind of, it's just like very minimal. It's like one loop for the beat, and then I always enjoy beabadoobee singing, and I think her vocals on here really hit around this time. Next we have Pussy and Millions by Drake and 21 Savage, one of the a song off of the Drake 21 Savage collab. Who would have expected that? Now, there's a lot of songs I could have chosen. Could have chosen Rich Flex, Jimmy Cooks, Broke Boys, On BS, Major Distribution. Those are all really good songs from the collabs, but I think Pussy Millions is my favorite. It's just like the beat. I don't know how to describe the beat. It just floats, and then the way Drake floats on it, surprisingly. And then 21 Savage too for the 20 seconds he's on there. And Travis Scott, I think probably my favorite Travis Scott feature of the year from what I've heard. And then yeah, I just really enjoy how laid back the track is for me. Then we have Kill Bill by SZA. I think this might be my favorite song that dropped this year, other than Die For You. Up until this point, at least. This is probably my favorite song. This is up there, at least. It's SZA singing her heart out about wanting to kill her ex because she doesn't want to see him with another man. And that's it. That's really it. And I just like how the track is very easy to listen to. I don't know how to describe it other than that. And SZA's vocals always hit well for me, and her writing does here too. She's just talking about how it's not really she'd rather be she'd rather be alone. She'd rather see her man. She'd rather kill her ex than to see him with another girl because she loves him that much. And it and I really enjoyed the track. Surprisingly, it's top 3 on the album for me at least. I think Nobody Gets Me and Ghost in the Machine are phenomenal tracks on there as well. Smoking on My X Pack could have also been on here. It's a lot of good tracks from SZA on SOS. The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar. I feel like this is honestly one of his best tracks. A lot of the songs on Mr. Morale are great. Don't get me wrong, but I think the Heart Part 5 just had me thinking like really hard when I listened to it, and I was just like, I was looking at the music video, and I was just like, he just had me speechless when I was listening to the song, and I was like, okay, and that's it. The song just left me speechless because like he's speaking from like I think was it 5 different perspectives of different people, and it was just like it just had me thinking really hard. And the track is phenomenal. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I can't really. And then next up we have When Sparks Fly by Vince Staples, and this track is also amazing. And the track it sounds very romantic, right? And the song would make you think he's talking about like a woman or something. And then like you look at the lyrics, it's a giant double entendre. It could be interpreted as a woman he's talking to, but knowing Vince Staples and the previous thematics of the album, it's most likely talking about a gun. And this song goes so hard, and this song is just like, because like you can easily just like misinterpret this for this being a genuine love song, but it's a love song to his gun. That's the thing, and I think that gets really more clear. Next up we have "Stay With Me Tonight" by 870 Glizzy and 721 Gusto. This song is a song I found off of YouTube, and I think it's just really well, for one, it's short. It's like 2 verses long. The beat goes so hard for how simple it is. It's just 808s and then a sample loop. It sounds like a song. The sample sounds like something you'd find on DDR, and so with the album cover. And the 2 verses that come out of it, they're fast. They hit like a machine gun. You know, they kind of just go fast, and you can't really take time to think about it because it goes that hard, and the verses go hard. It's a fun little track that I had on repeat for a little bit. You know, it really just was hype. It was just a hype track for me. Next up, we have "Tell Me a Joke" by Quadeca. You know, the guy who dropped an album of the year as his like 3rd project, I think, 2nd or 3rd project, and it's in my opinion probably almost album of the year. This is a phenomenal opening track for Quadeca, and pretty much just talking about how no one, when he dies, everyone would just still see him as a joke, and I'm kind of digging with that. I'm not saying I'm a joke. I'm being seen as a joke, but like I think the haircut, you know, it kind of explains it. But like yeah, and I like the vote and everything about it. The song just feels so grand and amazing to me, and I love it. I love this song. Hadouken, my Chief Keef. This song just goes hard. That's really all it is. It goes hard, dude. It goes hard. I don't care. This came out 2021, I believe. I don't care. This song goes hard. It belongs to 2022. Mainly, that's the main reason why I kind of made the rule, that I can use late 2021 songs, just because I wanted to put this song on here. Then we have "Too Much" by Freddie Gibbs. I think this song is just a simple banger, or that's how it feels like to me. It goes really hard. And the Moneybagg Yo feature, I believe this one is the one with Moneybagg Yo on it. It goes hard as well, and I love it. And I like this track a lot. Montell Fish, "Pretend Lovers" is up next, and I just like how well Montell Fish sounds on here. And then like it has a sort of rock feel to it with the guitar, and like his vocals are just, and then it's just pretty much him talking. I think it's just like a situationship, you know, you're pretending to date someone, and it's just I just found it really repetitive, and I can't think, I can't speak. Think, Zachary, think. Um, I started listening to more Montell Fish as of this year, and I love his tracks. I love there's a lot of it's a lot of in your feelings music. It's a lot of love tracks. It's a lot of heartbreak tracks, and I kind of digging with it. And I think Fish's vocal performance on this track in particular is phenomenal with how he hits them notes. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Um, Cracker Island by Gorillaz with Thundercat and I think someone else. This track is just so groovy. I love it. This track is great. Um, I think Gorillaz it's just like a nice little simple, and there's like a little synth to it, and then just fucking I can't remember Tootie, I think, and then his vocals are just are pleasant to hear, and then Thundercat's bass and his backup vocals on it also sound really good, and I really enjoyed this track. It was on repeat for a very long time. For me, Super Kick Party by Westside Gunn is just a solid rapping track. I couldn't think of another song for Westside Gunn, to be honest with you, from 10. And I really enjoyed Super Kick Party. So yeah, it's on here because it's just a track I really enjoy. Hotel Lobby by Quavo and Takeoff. This is a very refreshing track from them. It is amazing. It's an amazing track from them. Takeoff's verse, hard. Quavo rides the beat like a boss. His verse goes hard. Quavo's hook goes hard. I wish Takeoff had a little bit more than just a single verse, but I think the track length is perfect. I really. And yeah, Surrender My Heart. Next up, we have Surrender My Heart by Kylie Rae Jepsen. Wow, what a turn of events. We were talking about rap tracks for like 8 tracks straight, and now we're going to a pop song. Whoa, that's crazy. Surrender My Heart by Kylie Rae Jepsen. Love me Kylie Rae Jepsen. I think this is my favorite song off of the new album she dropped this year, The Loneliest Time. Yeah. Sanjuro by Denzel Curry's up next. The way Denzel just comes in, just off the rip, just talking, just going like that, you know, it kind of just blew my mind. The 454 verse is also very good, in my opinion. And this song just goes hard. I want to give some honorable mentions for Denzel Curry too, from his album Walkin', Ain't No Way, X-Wing, and one of the soul versions of his track list could have also been on here, but I think Sanjuro is my favorite. Love's Train by Silk Sonic, groovy, nice little cover inspiration track from them. Bruno and Anderson .Paak's vocals go hard. The smooth instruments used in this, it's really nice. Open a Window by Rex Orange County. The song is I love me Rex Orange County. Can I open a window? You know, and I believe this is the one with the Tyler verse on it. Tyler rides the beat nicely here with his vocals, and it's great. I love it. This is a really good track from Rex. Next up, we have Cody Blue 31 by JID. This song is amazing. JID's singing is amazing here, and I'm like, damn, he can sing like that? Honestly, yeah. And I want to give, because the Forever Story is phenomenal. Easily like top 5 project of the year. If not, it's an album of the year contender, honestly. And honestly, Dance Now, Surround Sound, and System could have also been on here as an honorable mention. And then Final Fantasy by Lil Uzi Vert. It's a fun track I like listening to. It gets stuck in my head. The feeling of it being a Final Fantasy song is there, obviously, and it just goes hard, dude. I don't know how to describe it other than it goes so hard. It's amazing. It's an amazing track. Zip Codes by Joey Badass. The way Joey glides over the beat on this one is great. Another song I would have chosen from Joey this year is Show Me. And it's a song I just started listening to more often, like, as of recent. And I like the sample a lot. I love Show Me How by Men I Trust. I really do. And it's just a great track. But I listen to Zip Codes way more. And I believe there's a sample on it. I can't really tell, to be honest. But I think the sample is really good. The beat is really good. Joey raps really good on here. And yeah, track is just great. It's a great track. This video is about to be like a 40-minute long video because I'm about to be talking about my albums next too. And I have a few more tracks. I might zip through these real quick. Boy's a Liar by Pink Pantheress. I love the groovy feel of it, and it just believe it sounds very reggae inspired. I kind of can't put my tongue on it. I can't put my finger on it. Dear Miss Holloway by Easy Life. It's a nice little sweet track about kind of like an innocent thing, having a crush on your teacher. It's a very sweet and innocent track, and I think Kevin Abstract and Easy Life do really good on this track. Kickback from the Chainsaw Man. Is also known as the Chainsaw Man opening by Kenshi Yonezu. This song goes so hard. I had to hit y'all ears with that because this song goes so hard. It's at least top 10 in my opinion. It's at least. And I cannot. It's just like, the craziness of it and the just how good it sounds, dude. It just is. It's a phenomenal opening track, and it's a song you can just listen to normally. It's a song I listen to normally. That's the thing, and I love it. I love this track. It's a really good opening for an anime, and yeah, it's like Cash In Cash Out by Pharrell. It just goes hard. 21's verse goes hard. Tyler's creative verses go hard. The only problem I really have with it is the hook tries to be a bit too sticky. That sounds weird. But it's just 21 saying cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out. The hook is honestly the worst part about it. But 21's verse, Tyler the Creator's verse, save it enough to at least make it barely. Ooga Booga by Ski Mask. This is a fun little track from him. And it's like, and I like it because it's just kind of sounds like Ski Mask was reinvigorated here. And it's great. Loneliness by Ginger Root. Another phenomenal track from Ginger Root, one of my favorite artists from the past 2 years. He's making indie soul, this aggressive elevator soul work, and it's really good, and it sounds so groovy. It's catchy, it's nice, and I love it. Oh, by him, my Kenny Beats. This is probably my favorite song off of the album he made, which is already phenomenal as is. And yeah, Supernova by Fouché, really good. Spit in My Face by Thanks So Much. This song just goes hard in my opinion. I love it. I just like it a lot. Yeah, and Bad Fruit by Gene Dawson. Earl Sweatshirt singing, Gene Dawson singing on it, really good, and the chaoticness of it is I gotta type something real quick. It's 3:42 in the morning. I'm gonna be up till 4 o'clock in the morning doing this shit. I swear to God. Fire in the Hole by Earl Sweatshirt goes hard. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Well, yeah, it kind of hits the emotions hard, in my opinion, and that's it. It's just, I can't, and the guitar instrumental on here is really nice. That's all I have. Technically speaking, Love by Kid Cudi. I like how optimistic Kid Cudi sounds on here. His singing is really nice. And everything about it is just, in my opinion, a phenomenal song that I kept going back to I kept going back to it in August, July-ish. That was a song I had on repeat for a very long time, and it goes hard. It goes hard. This Is Why by Paramore. This is a really nice return from Paramore, and I really enjoy this track. I can groove to it. I can groove to it hard, and I think I enjoy this track a lot. I enjoy this track a lot, and Haley's performance on here is phenomenal as always, and everything about it is just a great track in my opinion. Come On Let's Go by Tyler the Creator. It's a fun track. It's funny. There's some funny bars in it. The subject matter is funny. It's pretty much just Tyler telling his girl to hurry up so that they can go, and he's just rushing his girl out. And it's very fun. And Tyler's rapping on here. The production is great, and and finally, on my list here, Johnny P's Caddy by Benny the Butcher. And this track, oh boy, this track is great, dude. J. Cole, Benny the Butcher, y'all go hard, dude. Y'all go hard. Don't mind me. I got a scratch. And like, yeah, those are it. That's the 40-ish songs I have here for ya. Yeah. And now on to the albums. There's around like 20 that I enjoyed from the year, and there's not a lot to it. You know, it's one album per artist, and that's about it. I don't think any artist has dropped two except for Brockhampton and Brockhampton. Yeah. So the first album I put on here is Gemini Rights by Steve Lacy. I don't want to go too deaf into it, but I really just enjoyed the album. You know, it's just a really good album. A lot of bangers on it, and I kept this boy on repeat for a mighty long time. Dawn FM by The Weeknd. This is another album I have on vinyl. The concept of it is very nice. The sound honestly, some of The Weeknd's best work is on here. Jim Carrey kind of taking us through death is nice, taking us to the light, and I overall just really enjoy. And the features were nice too. That's all I can say about it. Beatopia by beabadoobee. I love me some beabadoobee, and Beatopia is great in my opinion. It's really good, and I can't say a lot else about it. It's just a great little rock and pop album, you know. SOS by SZA. Honestly, if I had more time to listen to it, this would probably be my top album of the year. I think it is actually. I don't know. I gotta go look at this list again and see. But yeah, Louie by Kenny Beats is a really good production. Really nice beat tape from Kenny Beats. It's a nice little tribute to his father, and I really enjoyed every single instrumental on here. Kenny Beats is a great producer. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar. Return from King Kung Fu Kenny, and it's honestly really good. I wouldn't say this is his best effort or one of them. I would say it's still great from Kendrick though, and I really enjoyed it. Ants from Up There by Black Country New Road. Oh my god, this album is phenomenal. Please help me. I don't know this is a very normie pick to have on here, but like it's just that good. It's just great. It's just a great album. The Forever Story by JID, another normie pick, but like it's amazing. I forgot to put album here. I gotta add it like last second. I'm very unprofessional here. I gotta cut this part out. I'm probably not. I'm probably just gonna upload this video raw for all I care. But yeah. Where was I at? The Forever Story by Jid. Every single track on here is amazing in my opinion. And this is honestly JID in peak form. This is his best work yet. Better than DiCaprio, better than The Never Story, better than just his best work. And has a lot of all the features on here came to perform. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. 2000 by Joey Badass. I mentioned it before. I like a lot of the tracks on here. Joey came back and he rapped. I missed him. I missed his rapping. I missed it so much. This is nice. It's a nice little return to Joey, and he came back swinging on this album. He glides on all the beats well, and he just makes a really enjoyable little album here to continue on with 1999 and 2000. Jamie by Montell Fish got me in my feels really badly, in particular with the track Fall in Love With You. Very simple. The album is very short, but like Jamie gets his point across, and it gets his point across well. I gotta look at the track list again just so I can tell you a few of my favorite songs. Jamie by Fall in Love with You and I'd Go 1,000 Miles, Destroy Myself for You, Just for You, and Falling Out of Love with You. I like all those tracks. I like a lot of those tracks. I like those tracks a lot. Smithereens by Joji. This shit suck. This is disappointing. It still is good. It still is good enough. You have like three. You have like three really awesome tracks. Glimpse of Us, Die for You, and in my opinion, Dissolve. However, the rest are just either fine and you can get through them fine, or boring. Or it's just a boring track. And like, I get this is a demo tape, but oh yeah, the freestyle and blah 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 demo are also good. They're good enough. And it's just this one isn't as good. This one isn't as good, but like, it can get through. You can get it's decent. It's decent for Joji. It's decent. It's not as good as Nectar. It's not as good as Nectar though. But next up, I have The Family by Brockhampton, or should I just say Kevin Abstract? Because this is a solo Kevin Abstract album released under the Brockhampton moniker, and if we're speaking under and it's pretty much just a Kevin Abstract therapy session where he raps about Brockhampton, the rise and the fall, and all the drama, and he ends it off with probably one of the best Brockhampton songs yet, self-titled Brockhampton, and it's just him rapping about how he's gonna miss everyone and how Kevin Abstract really does not want this band to be over, but he knows it came to its natural end. And then he's just talking about how everyone has talent, or how everyone's going to do good with their solo stuff. Matt Champion, Dom, Joba, Bareface, and I'm forgetting Jabari. They're all gonna do great after once they split. And yeah, I'm very excited to hear a lot of Brockhampton stuff though from the solo stuff. I can't wait to hear if Matt Champion comes back. And Merlin. I'm especially excited for Jabari, Joba, and Bareface to come out with solo stuff, because I love Bareface's tracks on the albums, and I love his appearances on the albums. I love Joba's work because he's very versatile. He can go from singing his heart out to screaming at you. And yes, I'm talking about From Heat to Face, because those are very two different people on that track, I swear. Next up, we have Love for Rent by Smino. This is a fun little album that I heard, and I really enjoy it, and I don't know what else to say. Caprisongs by FKA Twigs. Again, really enjoy it. It's short and sweet. No Thank You, Little Simz. Just, it's not as well. I can't really compare to last year's stuff. I can't just say it's not Introvert, but it's still great. I think her rapping is still really good on here, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed the Simz project. I Didn't Mean to Haunt You by Quadeca, probably top 3. I'm probably gonna draft up a quick little top 10 for both. But yeah, I Didn't Mean to Haunt You by Quadeca is easily probably top 5, top 3ish in the year, top 5 at least. And it's just amazing to hear this coming from him too. After going from being a stereotypical fast rap YouTuber to this, it's just weird. It's just weird to see, and but it's amazing because it's great music. It's really good music, and it's a nice little look. Quadeca is kind of jumping into some experimental stuff, some pop, there's still some rapping on here. Don't get me wrong. A lot of folk, and it's just amazing. And the concept is really good. It's not like anything out there, but like it's just him, like his perspective on if he were to die and he would be haunting everyone he knows. Vinyl Days by Logic. I kind of forgot this one came out, but I came back to it. It's very lengthy. It's a very long album, but so many tracks on there are so good. It's a nice departure for Logic from Rat Pack, and he's just rapping his ass off on every single track. Therapy music. He makes Russ sound good. I'm not saying Russ is necessarily bad, because Russ can make good music. I listened to Russ a little bit. He can make good music, but like he's majority made a bunch of, and hearing him rapping his ass off on that track was hard. A lot of the songs on the album are hard. I can't list them specifically because there's a lot, but like I really like the album. Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin. Really amazing. It's amazing. It's a great album, and Metro Boomin, he knows how to make all these artists work together well, and or not all, because it's a consistent Future 21 Travis Young Thug Gunna rotation, and he knows how to make those 5 artists work. He knows how to make them work on the album. Soul Sold Separately by Freddie Gibbs, amazing. It's really good, and I don't know what to say about it that hasn't been said. It's just a really good album from Freddie Gibbs. Darker approach to it, and it's nice. It's really nice. I think I like Bandana more, and I like Pinata and I like Bandana more from Freddie. But Soul Soul Separately is its own thing, and it's really good. It takes a dark trap approach, and it's really great. And finally, the album I forgot to put on my list originally because I stay forgetting albums. Melt My Eyes, See Your Future by Denzel Curry. And talking about it kind of just reminded me, oh wait, I did not put this on this list. And I forget, this album is fucking amazing. It's legit. It's kind of like Denzel Curry took a more soulful approach in the instrumental choice. He's a lot more lighter. There is bangers on here. There's a lot of bangers on here. And Denzel's just rapping his butt off. And I love this album. I think this album is great. It's definite. I wish it was nominated for Rap Album of the Year. Same with Jid, I believe. I believe Jid got snubbed and Denzel got snubbed. Then again, the mainstream doesn't really mess with Denzel. They mess with Jid because he got on Enemy. I'm not saying that's the main reason why. He's also on Dreamville and J. Cole. J. Cole is pretty very mainstream. Alright, so now the fun part. I gotta come up with a top 10 for each really quickly, and then so I'll do songs first. So I think my favorite song of the year is, or I'm gonna go 10. 10 is When Sparks Fly. 9 is Perfect Pair. 8 is Here With Me. 7 is Pretend Lovers. 6 is Sanjuro. 5 is Hotel Lobby. 4 is Cracker Island. 3 is Tell Me a Joke. 2 is The Heart. And 1 is Kill Bill. Now, I know Kill Bill is very overrated at this point because it's huge and it's very overplayed. But I love this track. I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't give a frick. This song goes hard. And I love it. Not in my feel. Oh, I forgot Cody Blue 31. Honorable mention for Cody Blue 31 and Love's Train. Alright, and also Love, and yeah, I'm not gonna do any, and Spin in My Face for Thanks So Much. Those are like 5 honorable mentions. That's top 15. Now albums, ooh, this is not gonna take me that long. I do not give myself a lot of options here. So, Ants From Up There, Mr. Morale, The Forever Story, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. SOS, Dawn FM, Gemini Rights, I think, then Jamie, and then The Family. I think I got everything on there. That's it. This is a 40-minute video, and I'm about to upload this to YouTube, and I'm about to get my music opinion out there, and I'm about to become a music YouTuber. Yep, that's right. This is the new approach of the YouTube channel. This isn't gaming. This isn't about gaming anymore. This is about anyways, I hope you enjoyed listening to my music opinion. If you disagree, please leave in the comments because I definitely will care enough to look at it. No, I won't. That's a lie. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. My opinion is not your opinion. So, yeah. And if you disagree, please explain why in the comments respectfully, if you actually do see this. And I'm gonna go and add some I'm gonna add some basic edits eventually.